A tale of true love. High in the oldest tree in the forest, nestled between two sturdy branches, there sat two lovebirds, Lila and Leo. On this peaceful afternoon, the sun warmed their feathers, and the forest below whispered in the soft breeze. Lila perched on a branch, her wings fluttering gently as she gazed at the view of the vast forest stretching below. Leo, perched next to her, was busy arranging some twigs, but his attention was on her, always drawn to her presence. Lila, Leo began softly, his voice gentle. Do you know what I think is the most beautiful thing about us? Lila turned to him, her bright eyes sparkling. Tell me, Leo, what do you think makes us special? Leo paused for a moment, his wings fluttering as he thought. It's the way we understand each other. The way we don't have to speak a single word, yet we know exactly how the other feels. And how we respect each other, no matter what. Lila smiled warmly, her heart fluttering in a way only love could make it. I feel the same, Leo. I've always believed that love isn't just about the sweet songs we sing or the way we fly together. It's about being there for one another, respecting each other's feelings, and understanding that sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Leo nodded, looking into Lila's eyes. You know, when I first met you, I never imagined how much I would learn about love. I thought love was all about grand gestures, like flying high together or singing beautiful songs, but you taught me that love is in the little things too. Lila chuckled, her feathers ruffling in the breeze. Like when you always make sure I have a cozy spot on the branch when we sleep, or when you gather seeds to share with me, even though you're hungry too? Exactly, Leo said, his beak turning up in a smile. It's those moments that make me feel like our love is real. And it's not just the giving, it's the taking too. I feel so grateful when you listen to me and respect my thoughts, even if they're different from yours. Lila's heart swelled with warmth. That's what love should be, don't you think? A partnership, where each of us can soar freely, but we always know that we have a safe place with each other. Leo paused, his gaze shifting to the vast sky. I think we've got it right. It's not about being perfect, or always agreeing, or even always flying in sync. It's about finding a balance, a harmony. Like the way the wind and the trees work together. The wind moves the branches, and the tree stands firm, steady, and strong. Lila looked at the tree they were perched on, its mighty trunk twisting and stretching high into the sky. We're like this tree, Leo. Strong, but flexible. We might bend and sway with life's winds, but we don't break. And when one of us is feeling weak, the other is there to lift them up. Exactly, Leo agreed. And sometimes, love isn't just about being there in the happy moments. It's about sticking together when things get tough, when the sky is gray and the rain is falling. That's when we show the truest form of love. Lila thought for a moment. And when the storms come, we don't hide from them. We face them together, side by side. The storms might shake us, but they also make us stronger, don't they? Leo nodded, his heart feeling light. Yes, Lila, they do. And every time the sun comes out again, we'll be here, together, a little wiser, a little more in love. The two birds sat quietly for a moment, gazing at the clouds drifting lazily across the sky. The sound of leaves rustling in the wind filled the air, and the forest below seemed peaceful, as if it were listening to their conversation. Do you think, Lila began softly, that love is always about understanding? Or is it also about learning? Leo tilted his head, considering her question. I think love is both about understanding and learning. Understanding each other's feelings and needs, yes, but also learning about ourselves and how we grow together. Sometimes, love means changing a little, adapting to each other's needs and finding ways to make each other happy. Lila nodded. I agree. And sometimes love is about giving space. It's important to remember that we're two separate beings with our own dreams and desires. Just because we love each other doesn't mean we should lose ourselves in the process. Leo smiled warmly. That's true. We each have our own wings, and while we fly together, we should never forget that we need our own space to spread them wide. We need to be our true selves so we can bring the best versions of ourselves to the relationship. Lila's eyes shone with affection. I think that's why our love works, Leo. We respect each other's individuality, even when we're so close. We know that we're two different birds, and that's what makes us unique. We're not trying to change each other, but we're helping each other grow. Exactly, Leo said, his voice filled with conviction. Love is about lifting each other up, but it's also about respecting each other's wings. Lila smiled and nuzzled Leo affectionately. And I'm so grateful for you, Leo. For all the little things you do, for the way you make me feel seen, and for how you never try to change me. I've learned so much from you. And I from you, Lila, Leo replied, his voice filled with warmth. Together, we've created something beautiful. Our love isn't just about the songs we sing or the nests we build. It's about how we respect, support, and grow together. Lila closed her eyes for a moment, letting the breeze caress her feathers. I think that's the secret of love, Leo. It's not about being perfect or always having the same dreams. It's about knowing that, even with our differences, we are stronger together. We are partners always. Leo nestled close to her, his heart full of contentment. And that's all I could ever want, Lila. To fly beside you, to sing beside you, and to grow beside you, no matter where the wind takes us. Together, the lovebirds sat quietly, watching the sun dip lower in the sky, painting the clouds with hues of orange and pink. The forest around them seemed to hum with life, a silent witness to the quiet bond they shared. It was a love built on respect, understanding, and the simple joys of being together.